Hey everybody, Omri here, and today I'm going to talk about the 10 moves that you need to know if you want to pick up yoga. I'm going to show you each move one by one, we'll talk through it shortly, and then you'll get a chance to try it yourself. I thought about making this video for you because I realized that when you step into a first class, whether it's online or in person, there's a lot that's going on and a lot you don't know. And you'd feel a lot more comfortable if at least you knew that these 10 postures covers most of what you'll do in class. The first posture we're going to look at is child's pose. Sit in the middle of the mat with your knees together and your heels together, sitting on your feet. Slowly fold forward, and when your chest touches your thighs, rest your head down and reach your arms down by your sides towards your feet. This is child's pose. The second posture we're going to look at is down dog. In a down dog position, your hands are on the floor and your feet are on the floor, and your hips are lifting up towards the ceiling. You can start this posture on your hands and knees and then slowly push back up. There's many ways into down dog, but the final position is this triangular shape in which your hands reach forward into the floor and the feet press back and the sit bones are pointing up towards the ceiling. This is down dog. The third posture we'll talk about is warrior one. In warrior one, the front leg is bent at a 90-degree angle with the toes and the ankles pointing in the same direction, in my case, towards the top of the mat. The back leg is straight and long behind you, with the foot turning out, anywhere from a 90-degree to a 45-degree angle. The arms are reaching up towards the ceiling parallel to each other by your ears. Your chest is facing forward towards the front of the mat, but the hip is slightly open to the side, just a little bit. This is warrior one. The fourth posture we'll talk about is warrior two. Picking it up from warrior one, keeping the legs exactly as they are, we'll open the arms, one reaching towards the back now, one reaching towards the front, so that they create one long line through the shoulders. The arms are straight, the palms are flat, reaching continuously, bending the front knee a little bit. The fifth posture we'll talk about is extended side angle. Taking it from warrior two, we're going to bring the right elbow to the right knee as we reach the left arm up and over our heads by the ear. The leg position is the same as warrior one and warrior two. This is extended side angle. The sixth posture we'll talk about is lunge. From a down dog position, step the right foot forward until it's in one line with your hands. If it doesn't get there on the first take, walk your foot a little bit forward. And then notice that the front foot, front knee face forward. Back foot, you're on the toes. You could also bring the knee to the floor or keep it in the air. Usually on the palms with the hands, looking forward, bending the front knee. This is a lunge, or rather a low lunge, because there is a variation of high lunge, which is the same thing, but lifting the torso and the arms up towards the ceiling. So this is a lunge. The seventh posture we'll talk about is pyramid pose. Both legs are pointing in the same direction. All toes point in the same direction. One leg forward, one leg back, about 3 feet from each other. If you're more flexible, your hands might touch the floor. If you're less flexible, use your right leg, put your hands on top of the right leg, right thigh, right knee, and adjust the hips so that they also face in the same direction as the toes. The goal is to eventually get your torso, your upper body, to slowly fold deeper over the front leg. Maybe one day even touching the floor, and keeping sliding the forehead down the shin. This is a pyramid pose. The 8th posture we'll talk about is Chaturanga. The pose itself, not to be confused with what is referred to as a sequence of postures that start and end in down dog. So in Chaturanga pose, staff pose, it's a plank with the elbows bent at a 90-degree angle. So you can start in a plank position, you can even start on your knees if you need to, but once you have the plank, you lower yourself to the floor until you are parallel to the floor and the elbows are at a 90-degree, chest is lifted slightly, stomach is held in, and the legs are nice and strong. This is Chaturanga. The 9th posture we'll talk about is up dog or upward facing dog. Starting from a plank pose, slowly bringing the hips down, pointing the toes backwards, and then lifting a little bit more by pushing the floor away with the hands, lifting myself a little bit higher, and back bending slightly. This is an upward facing dog. The 10th posture we'll talk about is Shavasana. This is a restful position in which you lay down and you allow your body to relax. Your legs and your arms can either be out or in. You could have one hand on the heart and one hand on the stomach. The important part of this position is to be mindful of the fact that you are trying to intentionally be restful so that the body can relax, the heart rate can drop, the breath can equalize, and you can observe the body as it slowly winds down. You should try these postures on your own. Look at them again and see if you can imitate them, do them yourself. Feel if there's something in the posture that doesn't make sense to you. Let me know in the comments below. There's a lot to be said about each one of these postures individually. And what I gave you was a very limited scope, snippet of how the posture works. But it's enough to get you into the posture so you could work it a little bit. And hey, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to also click on the little bell icon. It'll let you know when I release new videos. And thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.